you grow up in a village and everything was going as normal in the village, and suddenly somebody announced an announcement came from the king that everybody should run down to his palace this morning for some kind of task or work to be done in the palace, and that if anybody refuses to come or refuses to obey the order of the king, this person will be punished severely. This person will be whipped in a dungeon to suffer, will be whipped continuously every day till he dies. This is the level of punishment for disobeying the order of the king. I can assure you that in this kind of scenario, everybody in this village or community will make sure that they are there at the palace of the king. And everybody that will be there, they are not there because they love the king. They are there because they are scared of the consequences of disobeying this king. Once again, this is Thinking Deep. My name is Mr. Romeo. Let's dive in. Today in this video, we are going to talk about the concept of Christianity that said God loves us so much. He wants us to be closer to him. In fact, he loves us to the extent that he sent his son to come and rescue us. If you want a video about that, go and watch the previous video. We have done a video about that. That he sent his son to come and die for us. But there is a clause somewhere that if you don't love this God back, he's going to put you in a place where you will suffer forever and ever. Could this actually be love or control? It is control. Religion has given birth to modern slavery. A situation where you are hijacked, your brain, your thinking is hijacked in a very tender state. When you are young, when you are a child, when you even have the time for your prefrontal cortex to develop, it hasn't fully developed. You don't even know how to think yet. But these things were primed into your brain that this is the path to follow. Failure to follow this path will lead you to destruction and suffering. So your natural response to this kind of teaching is to obey that path that they have presented to you right from childhood. That's the natural response from it, because this is what your brain has known from beginning. This is what your brain has recorded as true from the beginning. But my problem is, as we grow older, they know that we're going to ask questions, and you are again trapped in this circle of command, in this circle of power, by telling you that you can't ask questions, you can't question the system. You cannot question the system. Yes, you questioning the system is a revolt on its own. You questioning the system is blasphemous. You questioning the system is rivalry. This is what religion is all about. A God who is all loving, supposedly all loving, would throw me in hell to suffer forever and ever because maybe I didn't believe in him. And afterwards, they told us that this God actually gives us free will. He gives us free will, but we can't really choose. He gives us free will, but we don't actually have free will. It's like giving your child an apple and an orange, and you tell him that he have the right to choose any of the fruit among the two. And he went ahead. You wanted him to choose apple, but the child went ahead and chose orange. Now, because he chooses the orange, you punish the child for choosing the orange, but you were the one that said he has the free will to choose. Now, the moment options came into place, there is no longer free will. When you are given free will, you are the one that's supposed to pick the options yourself. There cannot be free will when you are asked to choose between only two things. There cannot be free will. And among these two things, you'll be punished for choosing the wrong one. It can never be free will. That is the argument most times that Christians argue, that Adam and Eve were given free will. That if not for free will, man would have looked like a robot, programmed to obey and obey only. You understand? But the thing is there actually a free will? If there is, why would Adam and Eve got banished from the Garden of Eden for listening to Satan, the serpent? Why? You are the one that gave them the free will to choose, and yet you punish them for their choice. As a father, you are supposed to say, this is a wrong choice. Are you getting me? I give you the free will, but because I love you, I have to let you know that this choice you made is a wrong choice. So next time, don't make this choice. And because you give this your children free will, and because you love them so much, you will make sure you remove anything that is going to bring problem to them. Because just like your toddler, if you are about to leave your toddler in a room, you will leave him in a room that is safe. You will not, for example, you will not allow naked electric wires to be there. You will not allow things that can hurt this child to be there, because your thinking is that I am going out, and this child does not really know the difference between what can hurt him and what will not hurt him. So if there is a naked wire in that place, he can go ahead and touch that wire and get electrocuted. Understand? So your natural response will be like to make that place safe. That there will not be anything possible, that there will not be any decision possible that the child will make that can hurt him or her. You see, this is the problem with religion. But the bigger problem is the fact that you are told not to question. Yes, the fact that you are told not to question the system is the bigger problem. Now, if people obey somebody because of the consequences of not obeying that person, could this be genuine obedience? It's not genuine obedience. They are simply obeying because they don't want to be punished. Where you see genuine obedience is when there is no punishment for disobeying, and for the fact that this person that seeks obedience actually deserves it, actually do things to convince these people that yes, you supposed to obey me and reverence me. I'm asking these questions literally. I'm throwing them in the crowd. I'm throwing them in the crowd to see if we can really get answers to them. To see if we can get answers to them. I'm going to end this video here. And I want you to tell me what you think about it in the comment section. Questions are welcome. My name is Mr. Romeo. And before I leave you, keep thinking deep.